The concept of natural versus dramatic is interesting to me because I have a lot of patients that come to me and they tell me, I want something conservative, which is very interesting because if it's too conservative, you don't see a difference. What they're really saying in real words is, I want something natural. And when they also say, I don't want anything dramatic, they're also telling me I don't want something unnatural. So, for example, the other thing they're telling me is they don't want anyone to really notice that they've had some surgery done. The thing for me is I don't like conservative in the sense that you can't see a difference. I want you to really look a lot better. I just don't want anyone else to be able to tell, and I want it to be looking natural. So I don't like the word conservative. I like to use the word natural. To me, they're not the same thing, because a conservative result is one that you barely can see a difference on, and I don't think anyone paying money wants to see a conservative result. Again, what you're really worried about is someone's going to say, wow, you had this done, or wow, you look fake. And neither one is acceptable. So when it comes to, like, for example, I had a lady that had a rhinoplasty, a large hump, took down the large hump. Hump looks amazing. I mean, the nose looks pretty. She looks younger, awesome, pretty large hump, pretty bulbous tip. And she does this testimonial where she says at work, no one could tell. So how could no one even tell this thing? The reason why is that it looks natural. It fits her face. And it's amazing how silly our brains are. We think that we can actually tell when something is dramatic, but oftentimes we just can't. And people always say, I want to do a facelift as soon as I can because I don't want it to be dramatic. Well, here's what's interesting. Whether I take a neck that's slightly sagging in the mid-40s or a neck that's really sagging in the 70s, most times after the procedure, people just feel more confident, they look better, and they liked how they were. Of course, the 70-some-year-old likes it even more because they were really sagging. There's a big difference. But oftentimes their friends don't even know I did it, because if it's natural and looks good, people can't tell. So I like to replace the word conservative for natural, and I like to get rid of the word dramatic because it doesn't really mean anything. It makes people scared and they, oh my God, I'm going to look dramatic. No, you want to look a lot better. And the other thing that I didn't talk about is identity. A lot of times dramatic differences people are, again, thinking is fake. They think conservative means natural and dramatic means fake, and that's absolutely false. Like if the eyes look pulled back, that's not dramatic. That's dramatically ugly. That's fake. But it's not the word that I like. I love dramatic results, so I call it subtly dramatic. Subtly dramatic. Subtly means it's natural. Dramatic means, wow, you really look good. So let's use the terms natural versus fake. I like that versus subtle versus conservative versus dramatic, because those terms don't mean much to me.